that is a champion we've seen him play a lot, and it fits into the comp beautifully as well.
Yeah, it really does. And you mentioned it before, Jace isn't really a poke champ now. He's a tank. He's a bit of both, right? So you have a frontline, a legitimate one. You've got tank, Jace, and Rel. That's enough. And you have just oodles and boodles of poke. It's just oozing out of this composition. Everybody can do it, except Rel, I guess. But
and the engage isn't that good.
Well, they picked
DRX.
Poppy into a poke comp, you know? I don't know, man. You got blue side, and this is the draft. I'm not impressed, Chronicler. It's weird. It's going to be a weird one here for game number 1. Let's see how it all pans out on the Rift right now.
The Kai'Sa has a notoriously rough early laning phase, as unfortunately production is very ready for the Dagon cam with the bro shoutout, but Dagon himself. But it does...
They're going to go for this, actually. Level 1, and Rich, not much that he can do. The flash away
is 2 wasn't the case, and it was DRX that opted for this lane swap. Again, they had some extremely deep wards, specifically with the goal of trying to look as Berserker is, that's not a great back.
Yeah.
It's going to have to just do that again. And that's just after they swap to match the 2v2. That's going to be a substantial experience disadvantage.
Grab a couple of losses there at the end of group stage. As trying to set something up here is Sponge as the ult comes down onto Bulldog. And there you go! The root makes him just so vulnerable, and Bulldog
isn't really bothered by any of that.
Yeah. That's kind of his game. Ooh, nice Poppy ult that's going to get Bulldog out of the fight. And just like that, you see DNF backing away and trying to smite this away. Not going to happen. Pyosik, he will be able to hop out, but that's 6 scrubs now over to DRX.
Need to keep poking, prodding away at this. I don't think DRX are going to give it to him, though.
It's a flip here, and it goes to Kai'Sa as actually Pyosik got knocked up and wasn't able to get in the pit. Now, Life got a kill, but in goes Teddy. He's going to get an assassination, and that's a 2nd kill going to DRX now.
Flash as well to make it even harder. As ooh, I've seen this one before.
Nice flash here from Dudu. Speed up comes in, but the smite and an inevitable root. I think Dudu's not very long for this one. Shot blast is going to hit into Rich. Pyosik is here, that is true. Heal comes in, and all of a sudden, we got an interesting 2v2 as Rich will look for the play, but he's taking a ton of damage on the backside of this. Some more poke comes out from Pyosik, and both teams will just do nothing and disengage.
Oh, they don't take a lead. Looking at the item finishes as UCal.
Assassin Corky is getting in there. The flash and the dodge on the missile. He goes back in, but it's traded. And it's actually Bulldog who makes the most of it. Barely getting away, able to trade back the kill, but he was pretty much done for. As now, Rich is in a bit of trouble.
Towards the bot side, they don't really get too much. So UCal here actually very aware of his own damage spike, and then could have just let it be the end of it. Yeah, did go back in. So I think kind of implicitly for this Drake. I do see some backs coming through, so I guess they are going to vacate instead. Whoa.
Oh, gonna hit it. That is excellent from Teddy. Can he finish the job? One more auto might do it. There you go. Definitely are when it comes to your curses, at least.
So we take another look here. Do take note of his flash. Actually very cool. Ends up flashing away to ensure that he doesn't get feared away right here. Otherwise, might not have the damage. Even with the Archangels, the poke. That's what the composition is built around.
Yep, all you gotta do is land some poke. TP's coming in. Life is level 8 and struggling a little bit. There's the flank. Life, they're just gonna leave him. They're like, no, you're dead, buddy. As the fear comes down, Bulldog now trying to flash away. There's the knock-up as the flank from Dudu not nearly as good. Rich trying to get some value, but he's actually being burnt down as a trade of top laners will come through. And DNF at least able to kite back against the Cassante very well. Felt like Rich really tried to force that one, but here comes UCal, and the flash is on in, plus the ult. Not going to get Pyosik this time around, and here comes Berserker. Trying to go crazy. It's a hit, and that's why we like to see setup for Nidalees, generally. And our teams don't listen to us, but that's just fine. And now trying to go in as the Sport's going to go at it, and they will be traded out here. Dudu and UCal trading blows as well. The Sponge ult kind of just wasted?
I think they're gonna get it.
Yeah, I mean,
it's gone.
They should get it. There's not really much that DNF can do. They're trying to kill Rich here, and they might just be able to, as a little consolation prize, not the disengage cone, please. Okay, there you go.
Rich is alive. I just feel like you can get soul point here. That's fine. It's there to
go. Okay, they're gonna turn onto UCal. The fake Otacon into the UCal kill.
Big.
And now they're gonna go for Otacon. So still sights set on this objective, and not the one that Chronicler wants. But that's just okay, as not into the wall. Life will immediately die anyway.
Sponge is still there. Has flash available. It's available now.
Otacon just took a ton of damage, and Berserker as well. In goes Teddy, and there's really, the fear comes in, and Teddy has to flash out, but the health bars are so low here on the side of DNF. They're just running away, and the peeling fears are really what it's about. The Seeker gonna hit Pyosik, but no ult available for Teddy. They're gonna get it low enough. The poke's coming down, down to 2 health. Okay, well, they get the Otacon. That is done.
All right, they don't know about Doodoo.
Okay, just trying to engage here, trying to peel for Berserker. Doodoo on the flank. And here comes Zucal. He is Valkyrieing in, flashing into the enemy team. As ult comes down, but UCal does not give a damn, as he will just be rezzed.
Are you familiar with sunk cost fallacy?
Yes.
Yeah.
All the dogs said too.
I don't know if DN freaks are.
And one ward, but a lot of poke is landing here from DNF.
UCal is a nuisance.
All right, just gonna flash on into that one, but here comes Teddy on the left. Ando's gonna go down, and UCal with the flank. It is gonna work out perfectly. The timing as he does come in. Doodoo, we're gonna try to go for the 3v1. Does pick up 1 kill, but he will also hit the floor.
Meanwhile, win rate not going to get any better this time around.
Bulldog desperate to try to clear the wave, and he will be able to a little bit, but not quite enough. Trying to stop this one. Bulldog flashing away life, just trying to buy as much time as he possibly can. As Zonya's even going to come down here for Teddy, and they will last hit the Nexus. DRX from the blue side take game 1.
이거 데프라인 노플이야? 몰라. 풀 모르겠다. 방금 풀 있는 거 안 썼어. 오케이. 이제 라크레 이마 못 쓰게 해봐. 이러면 끝난대. 그래 끝났어? 다음만 쳐. 라인. 붙여. 에라 타 빨리 타. 네, 다 나와. 치는 척하면서 에라 모르겠다. 빨리. 좋은데? 나왔어. 이제 나왔어. 끝내야 돼. 끝났어. 야, 카이사 신났어. 끝났어. 들어가.
Really offer a whole lot. I think the Nidalee pick was just a bit of a disaster. It didn't feel like there was any synergy with the rest of the team. The spears weren't hitting. It really did feel like the worst type of pick away, where you're like, we can't give this to Sponge. Amazing. But maybe Life wanting an opportunity for revenge, and it is good. More setup for Ziggs is always going to feel great. As the counter Camille. Counter both into Mbessa and also counter because there is a Galio on the enemy team. But if you really think about it, isn't Aurora Camille just Galio Camille with some extra steps?
No?
Not really, but if you think about it a little...
If you really think about it, you know, Aurora also has a circle ult.
It's hexagon and circle. You know, you keep them inside, a lot of damage.
Is it a hexagon? I thought it was just a perfect circle.
No, I mean the Camille.
Oh, right. Okay. There you go. Looks like we're ready, guys. Game number 2 begins right now.
1-for-1 style composition where you're going to be trying and leverage the power of particularly the Camille, but both Camille and Aurora are insanely threatening in their side lanes while also being notoriously hard to pin down.
Yeah. Hasn't really been in a lane very much, getting experience.
Yeah, they don't know about Berserker coming over, but they will know the moment that TP comes through, actually.
Did he really?
I'm not sure. Maybe it was the auto?
Smite on cooldown for Pyosik, not for Sponge. And now going in on Pyosik, though, the Braum stun might just be enough, but on to level 2, and here we go! Ondo getting super low, and he will be taken down. First blood goes to DNF, but here comes the Ass. Very good in this kind of situation, getting the stragglers. A couple of kills go to DRX immediately. DRX, they control mid, they control top, so they will get the grubs, and that means that Pyosik is going to run down towards the dragon.
Are behind basically everywhere, as he does have Satchel.
He has to flash to get close, though.
Oh.
That's pretty rough. I mean, Ziggs without flash.
I'm pretty sure. I think we've had like 2.
Oh, Arrow coming down, already level 6. The satchel is fantastic. Just like that, you can disengage from fights. As some slows are going to come down here. Berserker looks like no satchel available. Tons of damage going in. Being pumped into the Ziggs. One more will do it on the auto, but here comes the Galio, and the trade will come in. Bulldog at least able to shore up the play.
Another angle, that's Braum.
Yeah, they're trying to fight into Braum. The TP comes down. That's a very nice solar flare. The Braum ult's trying to help him, and no flash, as you mentioned. Teddy is going to take a beating, but here comes the Camille. A trade back, and now you've got Life in a big issue. They're trying to go right in. Sponge wants the kill. He's going to get one, but not the other. But look at UCal. He's doing so much damage, and again, he is unchecked in this fight. And should eventually be able to take down Dudu, you would imagine. Although the dashes are coming in, and another satchel will be used.
That's insane.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be true, but just the fact that he's in the conversation. It's kind of crazy. There is a fantastic arrow, and now UCal, does he have the damage to take out Dudu? They've got a lot of people coming down here. The ult easily dodged by UCal. As the engage Braum ult's gonna get on top of Pyosik here. Ziggs trying to help out from very far. UCal getting pretty low, but Life not gonna be able to get it. He just goes invis, and you're not gonna lock down UCal's Aurora. It's not gonna happen. And he picks up 4 kills now. You got to get the flank here on Teddy, and they should have it. There's the engage. Teddy, can he survive? He flashes away, but he's still dead. Not getting out of that one. They do take a bunch of damage in the play. UCal, though, also pretty low. Trying to go back in, and is not going to be able to do so. And immediately we curse DRX. DNF a fantastic fight here. They get a couple of kills.
Dudu picks up a bunch of kills in that previous play, as Rich might be in some trouble here.
Nice little dodge. He's got his ult too, but he flashes and gets stunned at the same time. And, well, now he's very dead.
Yeah, DRX actually having to gain access. I think they're too slow, though. Yeah, they're not going to be able to take this down, and now they've been shredded.
Oh, they're trying to
UCal,
turn
look at UCal.
Onto someone. Teddy with the cleanse. And UCal just going to take away Berserker from the game. And just like that, okay. DRX happy to get the one, but UCal is just untouched once again, and even Teddy's untouched. They do take down the Shinja, but the 2 damage dealers are just dealing a ton of damage, and here we go. The Penta will be lined up for UCal. Slowly, no!
In this series.
Just watch
this.
This is really good for us, is what he says.
Look at that! And then immediately used the ult. Probably could have held on to that as well, but wanted to try, I think, and prevent a collapse onto him.
Yeah.
So what actually, because I did Rich auto? He was taunted.
He fell out of his chair. He's like, I want to TP mid now.
Oh my god. Oh, it was Bulldog's fault.
All right.
It was Bulldog that did it to him, Valdez.
I can't believe he would do that. And now, oh, he's dead. Well, there you go. Wait. And Rich TP'd in for this.
Wait, they're going to get Otacon.
They're going to get Otacon. Rich is dead. And DRX are going mid. So that's all you got to do. Just bait him into getting really excited about the Penta so he overextends. And just kill him. But this turret is going down, at least.
Yeah, this series is beyond me. I'm just
take it away, Chronicler.
Again, normally a team will kind of pop off the way it. The way that this man pops.
Yeah, uncensored for our audience who just let out a big gasp.
Oh man, good to have him back. Does immediately die here. Really nice collapse there. Bulldog and Dudu really carrying the weight in this one. And that is fine. It's the classic. If you see a losing play, do
not half bad, but they're not able to line it up. Berserker, nice dodge. Really, Berserker's only, okay, they're going in on this one, but
yeah, why
they still have the Otacon. Sponge is going to back up now and just try to peel for the team, and now they're getting all this bonus gold. Feeling pretty good about these withdrawal kills. Nothing going the way of DNF. And you just gave 800 gold over to DRX. Looking for a bit more. As Berserker gonna have to flash as well. Just a bit of a cherry on top.
They're starting Baron!
They're just doing Baron! And this is totally envisioned. They didn't... I mean, there's a control ward in the back of the pick, guys.
It's fine. It'll work out. Someone will miss position, and it'll be okay.
Don't worry about the ward.
Not just going to 50-50 flip it.
Just do the objective. They're not actually doing the objective. They want to get the turn, and the turn is on to Sponge and Ondil. They are kind of alone at this point. I mean, eventually the Xin Zhao dies, but they're taking a ton of damage on the backside of this. Flash away from life is pretty good, though, so they get the... Yeah.
And all that DN want is an engage is Wukong.
Uh-oh. Teddy in a bit of trouble, trying to dodge everything, but can you dodge everything? He's going to be able to, actually, as they take down the Ambessa, who goes in very deep. Ondil stays alive, and now they're able to kite it back. Yukal in the back line as well. And take a look at Berserker. Wasn't ever really able to join the fight at all. He's full health. You know, he did his combo, but that was it.
Yukal's...
He's zoned away. He can't clear the waves.
Doesn't have ult.
He can't clear the waves.
That's just it.
I think it's just over. Looks like we will be having DRX going on to the next round of the play-ins of the LCK Cup with a 2-0 victory tonight. Yeah, you know, it was just all over the place. Obviously, Berserker got one shot. You'll take a look at more Yukal damage here.
Oh, I think that the ultimate from Dudu actually hit under there instead of Teddy. Could have been a difference maker.
Teddy dodged it. Yeah, Teddy flashed, a cleanse flashed out of the... it was a Wukong or something.
Yeah, otherwise I think they still would have won the fight. With the fact that Yukal went untouched, as we can see here. And Rich also at this point is just a carry by himself, but Berserker just has to watch his base go down in tatters.
Screaming tower.
Teddy's back.
He's still complaining about his pentakill. He's like, my pentakill! Oh no! Here at the end of game 2, where he did 35,000 damage. To be fair, his opponent in Bulldog isn't meant to do much, but probably it would be Berserker that would have to match him. But yeah, the game was kind of a landslide victory towards DRX.
Thank you very much, guys. This is Dear for the POM interview translation, joined by Yukal on the side of DRX. Congratulations! Hello, thank you. This is DRX's first 2-0, and you have secured round 2 in the play-in stage. How do you feel? You know, we've always been having trouble winning first game, but I think overall we did really well today, so I feel very good. So let's talk about game 1 then. As a comp and for DRX, it looked like the game could have been difficult due to the lack of engaged champions. So what was the game plan? I think we were able to sort of pinpoint the enemy's weakness by actually just capitalizing off of side lanes. So I think that was really our main game plan. And in game 1, your Corki was reckless and aggressive, flashing forward to dodge skill shots and getting picks. So was that the type of playstyle you intended to pull here? I think just based on the enemy comp, I felt like they didn't have enough range to even reach me. So I did decide to go in aggressively and be more proactive here. And we have the highlight, which will be loved by many fans for a very long time, I assume. Let's take a look. Oh my. Just how disappointed were you? You know, just when we started the team fight, we knew that we would win. And I thought I was so sure that I was going to get pentakill, but I didn't get it. So I was so sad about it. And actually, after I flew off my chair, my back was hurting a lot. So I feel better. My back is fine, but I felt really bad that for my teammates afterwards. So DRX's audio is always so full of life, and you guys are always talking over each other. But you guys also seem to move as a unit all the time, which is so impressive. So what is your tip on communication? I think we just try to focus our communication around how to win the game. And I think on stage, just being able to communicate in a really fun way and being able to contribute to win is a really good thing. And your opponent in play-ins round 2 will be Hana Life Esports. Any word over to them? We lost against you guys last time, but we'll win this time around. Fighting! And that's the end of the interview with Yukel, and back to the space. Thank you.